Just recently, the scientists begin to look for what they call the God particle. Anybody heard about it? You see, God put something in man, in every man, that need God. Come on, somebody. Listen to me carefully right now. Everything in man, there's something in man that need God. And God put it there. So God, what God allowed him to do, see, when they call it God particle, they're trying to be deceitful. Because it's not a God particle. All it is a particle that makes nothing, they claim, into something. It's a little physics. I don't know physics, but I know a little. Matter is made up of substance. And the water, a piece of wood, wake up, listen to this part. Substance, okay? You can touch it, you can feel it. Are you there? But matter is made up of a smaller part, they call it particle, but particle is a derivative of the word part. A smaller part called molecules, okay? Come on. I'm sorry. Then molecules is made up of smaller part, they use the word particle, but it's part called atoms. Atoms what they use to make nuclear bomb. The atom bomb drop here, it just disintegrates everything because it is the smallest particle. Atoms. But there's something more dangerous than atoms. Smaller part of atoms is made up of some little smaller parts called proton neutrons. Don't get too complicated. But once you reach proton and neutrons, the things that make up proton and neutrons are not tangible. They're not tangible, you can't touch them. It's like the dust in your house. You can't catch it. But over a week, it's settled on the table. Talk to me, somebody. So they can understand what caused that energy, come on, to bring the dust to the table. Come on. And they name it the God particle. But what they should have said is the nothing particle. That energy that moved the dust to form, but they miss one part. They miss one part. No matter how much dust gathered to set on a table, it can come together and turn into man. Come on, somebody. Come on. In order to put the dust together to become like you need intelligence. Oh, Lord of God, my God. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. So what they do, they call the part that put the dust together the God part, so that they can say God did not create. But the God part is the intelligence. Come on, because the dust can't come together and form even a rat. Come on, somebody. The house can't even come together and form a mud hut. Are you with somebody? So you got to be careful. Why am I saying this? There is a part in man. There's a God gap in man. And that's why they have to respond to the prophetic. So you know what God does? God allow prophecy. Hallelujah. Signs. Prophetic signs on the earth. For man to realize that there's something beyond matter. There's something beyond the atoms. There is something beyond the neutrons. There's something beyond the protons, and it's intelligence. Now, those who don't accept that intelligence, God says they are fools. And how do you know? I'm not trying to run to call them fools, but I'm showing you something right now. That is why they always been trying to do something to fill that gap. They got more depression and more problem, more alcoholism, because those who don't fill that God gap with God got to fill it with pills, fill it with drugs, and fill it with alcohol, and